On the left side, we have 5-color control. That would be Hank. And on the right, we have Temur Delver. That would be Dominic. Turn 1, fetching up a volcanic island.
You asked like that. Alright, I'll play it. Yep. Ponder? Sure.
Turn 1, Ponder. Seems like a good play. Some people probably don't want to be critiqued about their choice of tokens. Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna play a bobble and crack it targeting you. Okay, I'll say go. I'll keep my draw. I will keep this one.
Little snow-covered action on Hank's side, and a turn 1 Ponder for Hank as well.
Plan and pass to you. Say go.
Another volcanic island. Dominic's playmat, I would say, is next level. Days on Up the Beanstalk. Links down below for our playmats. And here's DRC. Another Beanstalk.
Yeah, I'm gonna brainstorm surveil this turn.
Brainstorm, Surveil. Dom's library is stuck right behind my box here.
These two back. Shit, sorry. Like that. I'm gonna force that hit chain.
All right, respecting the Beanstalk here, placing a Force of Will on the table, pitching Daze. Surveil puts a Lightning Bolt into the graveyard.
No, I'm good. I'm at 19 as well.
Okay. Perfect. So I will draw for the turn.
Let's see if Hank tries to protect this Beanstalk.
Pass the turn to you.
All right, Beanstalk is countered. Dominic respecting the Beanstalk so far in this match. There's a Delver for Dom. Attacking for 3 now with Dragon's Rage Channeler. I just realized we don't have life totals up. I'll get that for everybody. I believe Hank is now at 16, Dom at 19.
I can do nothing. Yeah.
I'll draw. Briefly the orange counter.
I will draw.
Dom is in the chat claiming fake news. We're not sure about what. Maybe Dom having an episode.
And so I'm gonna fetch.
Cracking Scalding Tarn, going down to 18.
I'm gonna attempt to seek the beast. Surveil.
Seek the Beast. So Questing Druid will be going on an adventure if this resolves. Surveil happening. One card in hand for Dom. Brainstorm in response to Seek the Beast. Looks like Hank drew 4th Earlingus ×2 and a Tundra. Is everybody watching aware of how powerful Fourth Ear Lingus is?
Results?
Audrey just bought a 90s Magic hoodie. Thank you, Audrey. Brainstorm and DRC revealed by Seek the Beast. All right, Brainstorm Surveil. Need to compliment the shirt. There you go. Thank you, Audrey. Audrey extra excited about her first on-camera victory earlier on today's stream. Yeah, Audrey's balling out. I would say so. All right, this Delver has flipped. Dom with the questionable take it all the way out of the sleeve and put it back all the way into the sleeve technique. We're not sure about that play. You're pronouncing Fourth Ear Lingus incorrectly, Chris. I didn't hear the exclamation point when you said it. Exclamation point is the
And then I have 3 early triggers. So take 2.
Okay, I go to 5.
Mayor of Pentreville with a terrible take. In love with that technique. Only proper way to do it. Terrible.
To 4.
Moderators, keep an eye on the chat, please.
Man, did you put Terminus?
How many narcotics?
Terminus on Dominic's mind here. Wondering if Hank put it back on top of the library. Wasting Taiga.
There you go.
And Terminus revealed. Dominic not happy about it. Miracle Trigger going to fetch in response.
I thought about it. I'm like, did he put Terminus on top? That would have been a psychotic read.
Yeah, that would be psychotic read, yeah.
Light Confidant says, I am definitely way sent on the fetch. Yeah, that was a play that was available.
You set it up, you didn't fetch. Do I just go after the fetch land? But I do want to constrict your mana. If you didn't have it, you had Uro instead. It's a bad play, so.
All right, Dom a little bit punished for not taking what may seem like a weird play to waste a fetch land to the untrained eye. But if you're suspecting Terminus on top, forcing your opponent to make a decision about shuffling away the Terminus could be nice. Questing Druid played out of the adventure zone. Ponder gives it a counter. So trying to refresh the board now is Dom. That's a Xander's Lounge on Hank's side, the Triome that just got played. Yeah, I believe it's Grixis colors, so Fourth Ear Lingus online.
I'm dead.
I got so nervous.
I have to do it every time.
I'm going to cast Flotsys, targeting me.
That's interesting. Yeah, results.
Cards in hand?
Okay.
5. Scans.
This card.
Leyline Binding to remove Questing Druid. Fourth Ear Lingus X is 1. Leaving a mana open to play around days. A Human Knight will hit the board. And of course, Hank will put some Pokemon card from the 90s on the table. And attack.
Draw for the token.
Yep.
Here we go.
I think I have life totals right, trying to keep track as best as I can.
Merc.
Murktide. This game's over, right? Nope. Force pitching force.
Oh, we should be doing the life total.
Oh, yeah. So you're gonna be at 8, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, how nice. All right, so Hank's setting up life totals for us, which we appreciate.
Stack. I'm gonna cast a brainstorm. So I'm at 15 and you're at 8, correct? One, two.
This is a brainstorm in response to Force of Will on Murktide, it seems. Cigato says, in a scale of 1 to 10, how Cloudpost is.
Okay.
Okay, Murktide is countered. How Cloudpost is. I mean, we've had Cloudpost top 8 several of our local events, and I see Cloudpost top 8ing events around the world. As far as tabletop, I do not keep track of MTGO almost at all at this point. So there's that. All right, down to 7 goes Dom. No Monarch token for Hank. Too cool for that. Draws a card.
Ponder? Sure.
Dom's at 7. 8 power on the board from the 2/2 trample, haste, human knights. Created by Fourth Year Lingus. Dom says my hand is currently 2 bolts. That's interesting. Need to find one more. If this game ends with triple bolt, that'll be exciting. Unlikely, though. Dom's out of time. Nothing on an adventure right now. We see an empty on an adventure token in the bottom center of your screen. Looks like camera just got bumped a little bit.
Draw. Merc.
Murktide, okay.
4, 5. So you can be 7/7.
7/7 Murktide. Looks like 1 card in Hank's hand.
I'll say go.
Blocking one of these human knights would put Dom down to 1. Both players are at 7 now. Hank fetching down to 7, which makes this... All right, here's Mystic Sanctuary. Fourth Year Lingus goes back on top. This is probably over. We'll see. Fourth Year Lingus, X is 2.
Yeah, you have it.
All right, so the hand was 2 bolts. Moving on to game 2, Hank takes game 1. All right, both players have kept 7. Dom on the play, Wooded Foothills correct. An identical start, cracking Wooded Foothills for Volcanic Island. Will it be a Ponder as well? Delver this time. These control decks have so much removal. But a brainstorm here to set up a flipped Delver potentially. Going to try to finish off Hank before Hank can stabilize in this game, is my guess.
Trigger, he's gonna flip to a bolt.
It's revealing a bolt. Delver flips.
Play a wasteland, hit you for 3.
Wasteland pretty good against these control decks. They're pretty reliant on their duels.
5.
5 cards in Dominic's hand.
I have 3 flags.
Now a Wasteland for Hank. That's interesting. Gonna waste Volk. Looks like Hank is holding Hydroblast. Pass it to your upkeep, cracked Misty Rainforest. Maybe this Delver is about to be removed here. It's a Tundra.
Plow the
I'm gonna force that. Pitching.
Swords to Plowshares announced. Force pitching Brazen Bower. Now, I haven't been playing Delver much over the last couple of years. But Delver players out there and control players out there, are you forcing to protect Delver? We don't know Dominic's hand, and we don't really know Hank's hand that much either. But swords on your Delver, are you forcing to protect, or are you saving force for 4th year Lingus or whatever? All right, and a second copy of Swords removes the Delver.
And then everything else. Say go.
No land drop pass from Dominic. Fetch from Hank.
Okay. So I go to 17, right?
Okay. Yeah, and I'm at
I
19.
have fit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right, there's up the Beanstalk once again. Draw a card, pass. RH Will says if you're forcing to stop 4th, you're likely already dead. They've usually got control of the game by that point. That makes sense. Seeing what people think. Here's an Island Cycle of Lorien revealed.
Sorry, because I did it like too fast.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, it's your turn.
Can I?
All right, Island Cycle, find a Volk, play it, pass. No land drop for Dom.
No, it's this card.
Oh, just go. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm just saying that because it can be relevant because
Yeah.
I am going to reanimate you.
Another Beanstalk for Hank.
I'm gonna force that pitching down.
Force pitching Delver, countering the second up the Beanstalk.
God, that was a good wasteland.
And I
That was a good Wasteland. Dom is absolutely right.
think I was not. I
A sad carpet of flowers. Sad for everybody involved, I would say.
That's not gonna get you, especially on the draw.
14, 16.
It's not, but sometimes it gets me. You know, I mean, I'll keep one landers against you.
Here's Uro. And Dominic has decided to scoop, saying, I'm not beating this. And Hank's hand is revealed. 4th year Lingus was in there. Good games. Good games. Hank gets it.